You're no match for my brains.
You're that smart.
Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes?
Morons.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, the smartest show in gaming. As any true gamer knows, the real world is a scary place full of bullies. No, don't put my head in the toilet again! Yes, sir. Video games pull us out of the unending hell we call real life and into immersive worlds we could only dream of. Famous titles like, games like... Hold on, I'm drawing a blank here.
Linda, could you fax me those numbers, sweetheart?
Games like Destiny, League of Legends, and Avengers Age of Ultron throw us into vivid settings we love to spend hour after hour in. But did you know that some of these games contain subtle references to real life? Blink and you might miss them, but here at Game Theory, we've got you covered. The team over at Rockstar makes Los Santos feel like a real place in Grand Theft Auto 5. This fictional city is stuffed to the gills with activity and life. You'd be forgiven for thinking it actually exists, but some theorists online think that Rockstar might have been inspired by some real-life locations for their game. Check this out: Del Perro Pier, Santa Monica Pier, Vinewood sign, Hollywood sign, GTA stop sign, real stop sign. Coincidence? I'll let you decide, but from where I stand, I wouldn't be surprised if Rockstar had the real-life city of Los Angeles in mind when making their game. Call of Duty, one of the most enduringly popular series of all time. Say what you will, but sales don't lie. Gamers can't get enough of mowing down America's enemies in Call of Duty. But these shooty war games are more grounded in real life than you might think. Take a look at this picture from Black Ops 2 and look really carefully. See it yet? If you look real close, you'll notice that the thing in the soldier's hand looks an awful lot like a real-life gun. Time for a history lesson. The first guns were invented in ancient China, where tinkerers used tubes of bamboo and gunpowder to shoot fortune cookies at their enemies. This is where the phrase "to be riddled with bullets" comes from. Fast forward to 16th century France. A little-known blacksmith by the name of Cardinal Richelieu devises a way to project small slugs of metal at enemy infantry on the battlefield. Sound familiar? These guns that they used in the French Revolution sound an awful lot like the weapons used in the Call of Duty series. Firing bullets through a barrel at things you want to kill? It's not clear if the similarity was intentional, but if it was, you have to give Infinity Ward credit for knowing their history. Dragon shouts, magic elves, and ancient scrolls. The creativity of Skyrim's fictional world is burned into our minds forever. But for all of the warlock hexes and voodoo jujus, a lot of Skyrim's design comes right from the world we live in. For example, the Jarl of Whiterun is said to be based on the 11th century Viking king, Thor. But one reference is so subtle, so hidden in plain sight, that it takes the perceptive talent here at Game Theory to spot it. When looking at any item in Skyrim's inventory system, there's a humble little statistic wedged in among value, armor ratings, and damage numbers: weight. But what is weight, really? In the game, if your inventory's combined weight exceeds your maximum carry weight, your character dies. But what you might not have known is that this in-game mechanic is eerily similar to a concept from real-life science. In physics, weight is a function of the mass of an object, and mass is basically the amount of matter in an object. Everything in the universe except for the Large Hadron Particle needs to have mass to exist. Without mass, there is nothing, and in such a void, empty of all matter, we'd have no reference point for the word exist in the first place, which would mean that nothing exists and nothing is nothing and nothing more. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. But that's just a theory, a game theory.
Hey guys, I'm Philip DeFranco, and thanks for watching Brutal Compouter's latest video. Check out his new Minecraft podcast, Push to Shout, on pushtoshout.net or on iTunes.